It could get elevated.
Hey there, YouTube. So, as you can tell by this background right here, we're here with Ready Arms, Dr. Coyle. It just looks so cool. So we are going to go, and what we're going to do, we're going to hop right into a party match. We're going to use Dr. Coyle, and what we're going to do a couple battles with her base kit. We're going to do a couple with her base kit, try out all her arms. We're going to try out some different arms, some stuff aside from her base kit, and then we're going to try other characters with her arms. More specifically, Min Min, most likely. But we will see, and I will see you guys in the first match. Alright, so we're in a 2v2 against two Twintels and two Dr. Coyles. You know what? That's pretty cool. Alright, I'll give it to you, game. I don't know if you planned that or that was randomized, but you did it. Oh, wait, that's a Kid Cobra? What? I'm not even going to try to understand that. We're going to do one battle with, double Lockjaw, double Birdchuck, etc., etc. And then we're going to do... Oh, dear. Alright. I've played a little bit of the Good Doctor here. And I have a few thoughts on her arms, her kit, and I don't understand what is happening. On her arms, her kit, her aesthetic. I'm gonna block you. But her aesthetic is I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Her aesthetic is flawless. I love it. It's the angry goth girlfriend that everybody wants. Her stage is ridiculous, and if you want to check out her trailer, I believe it is on the official Nintendo website. It is absurd. The remix that they gave to the ARMS theme in her trailer is absolutely, we're not going to win this, absolutely absurd. So go check out the trailer. If I remember, I will link it in the description of the video. So check there. If it's not there, just Google Dr. Coyle trailer. So her aesthetic, as we learned, is ridiculous. That is the main point of this battle. We did not win. That's fine. The lock jaws are heavy arms, so we don't really use those that much, so we're not used to it. That's fine. Next match. Alright, so we're up against another Dr. Coyle, who was also repping Min Min during the party crash. I like that badge. Respect. And we are going to go with double Parabola. I mean, I'm expecting this to be just an electric... Or, not expecting this. I have played her a little bit. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm not. But this is an electric version of the the wonderful Parasol that have been known to be my weakness when it comes to stuff like this. Oh dear. Stuff like this when it comes to arms. I really wish I could hit her. But so I'm gonna go into the Parabola. The extension time is very, very slow. Like it's very slow. I don't really feel like I can hit her that well. Thankfully we beat out her rush attack there. But the Parabola I like, as you can see as I continue charging up here. If you charge up for long enough, you gain an extra arm to do with what you will. It doesn't last very long, and it seems to come on a random arm. So it looks like it's mostly a reward for good timing more than anything else, honestly. Boo. Because it doesn't last very long. Look, you see it goes right away. And she doesn't jump, she floats. She moves very fluidly. And I don't know how big a fan I am of that. We lost, that's fine. I've played her maybe half an hour total before this. What was I about to say? I don't know. I'll try and gather my thoughts during the wait for the next match. Alright, so we're in another 2v2, and I remember what I was saying, her movement. So she floats up, her dash is fairly slow, her movement is very fluid. So I think a big part of her strategy is going to be using her guard passive very selectively. You guys haven't seen it yet, but when you guard, if you guard for a short while, we're going to do it right now, she disappears, and you can use that to change your positioning without it being immediately obvious to your opponent. I would love to hit this Twin Tail, though. Oh, we got one. Who did I hit? Oh, I hit Twin Tail. I didn't really mean to grab, but it worked out, so. Ow. Ooh. Bone hurting juice. Sorry, Dr. Coyle, on our team. Didn't mean to hit you there. But yes, her movement is very fluid. It seems like, that is going to be a big part of her gameplay. After a block, you don't really know where your enemy is. So you're going to have to, think a little bit ahead of your opponent, or at least try to, even more so than you normally do in ARMS, because obviously you cannot see Dr. Coyle. So it adds that extra level of difficulty. There, Dr. Coyle is gone. I want to kill Twin Tail, though. Let me kill her. No. Oh, she blocked both of ours. But yeah, it's definitely going to be... Come on, dude. One of us has to get her. Alright, whatever. Guess not. She survived. But her movement is very fluid. Her blocking is going to be a big part of her gameplay. And blocking is a much bigger part of the meta than I make it out to be. Because I am not, how you say, good at this game. I'm mediocre at best. Alright, wow, that was actually really quick. We are in a battle against Mercury001, who looks like she's playing Dr. Coyle. Yep. They're using base kit 2. Alright, so we've used one with each round. Now we're going to do Lockjaw Parabola. So I like the Lockjaw because it's... Wow, I didn't even expect to hit. That was just like an example of it traveling. I do really like... Ouch. I do really like... Third time I'm trying to say that sentence. I do really like the headlock... Lockjaw, excuse me. I'm going to be calling it headlock from now till the end of time. But I do like the Lockjaw. And, I think for a heavy arm, it's very unique. It's not just like, a megaton or... Excuse me, sir? It's not just like a megaton or a megawatt. It's a very creative way to use your arms. I would say it's kind of like a hybrid between the, megaton, megawatt heavies and the... Oh my. The megaton, megawatt heavies and the dragons, because it has that second little blast, which that person can't seem to guard against. That's not going to hit. Oh, apparently it did hit. And it takes some getting used to, admittedly. When the first time I used it, I was not using it properly. The blast was both throwing me off offensively and defensively. And, actually, that was a pretty good win on our part. Hey, yo. It was throwing me off offensively and defensively. And, it's like anything else. Once you get a little bit used to it, it feels better, it feels more natural, and you can use it more effectively. Alright, so we're facing headlock with Beauty and Inderella. Is there no C there? Or is it just hidden by Kid Cobra's head? We'll find out. But yes, the Lockjaw is great. We are going to use Lockjaw Burchuck this time. So Burchuck Lockjaw. I like the Parabola, but I'm going to talk about the Burchuck this round because we're not using the Parabola. So, the next match is probably going to be... Oh, this isn't... the next round is probably going to be the last one with her base kit, if I am going to be completely honest. We haven't been hit yet. Yo, why you gotta be like that, Springtron? Oh, no. I'm getting ganged up on now. Alright, you're frozen. I'm gonna go after... I meant to punch. But the Birdchuck... The Birdchuck is essentially just, you know, a fun chuck with ice. And it's great. It's really... Oh, dear. Okay, that worked out really well. I did not mean to grab. Now I did. And it worked. I should not have done a grab in a free-for-all, though. And that is my mistake. And now that we have our rush attack, it'll be super easy to kill this person. Literally, all we gotta do at this point is just land a single attack. Oh, and she landed a grab. See, that's what I'm talking about. The shield is going to be a very big factor. And it messed me up and caused us to lose that, but that's fine. The Birdchuck is essentially an ice fun chuck. I really like the way the fun chuck travels, personally. It really depends on the character, though, and I feel like the Birdchuck fits her very well, especially if she happens to get her third arm with the Birdchuck. That is a whole lot of stopping power right there, and you're going to need a heavy arm to counter that, or a fast curving arm to get around it. Alright, so we're in a headlock scramble. How fitting. I think now... What are we using now? We're using Parabola Birdchuck, and that's going to be our last foray with her base arms. We're going to do... Yeah, this looks fine. Parabola Birdchuck. We're going to talk about the Parabola. The Parabola is... It's like I said before, it's a Thunder Parasol, and it looks very useful in the extent that it has... I'm not sure if it has faster or slower travel time than the OG Parasol, because I never really paid that much attention to the OG Parasol. It was mostly just a pain in my ass. Excuse me, pain in my butt. I don't know why I'm trying to go against it here. Got him. Yo, can we get this Twin Tail, please? Yo, can we get this Twin Tail, please? She's literally just sitting there waiting for us to kill each other. Alright, you can do what you want. I'm going for this Twin Tail. Oh, I'm gonna explode. That's fine. How does that Twin Tail have max rush capability here? And I feel like the Parabolas, they don't really have a high travel distance. Like I feel like they get cut off much. Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh no, I pressed the thingy. Whatever. We're going to go to the lobby. I'm going to talk a little bit in this lobby because I couldn't really get my thoughts out in that match. So, her base kit. Actually, we're going to leave the lobby because we've done our 6 matches here. We're going to go into the Arms Getter. And we're going to go as Dr. Coyle. And we're going to do a long timer. We're doing this so we can get more of her arms specifically because I don't have a very big selection right now. And, yeah. So, after this... What we're going to do, we are going to use some, her logo is also ridiculous. I don't like how slowly she moves. I'm not a fan of it, man. I think they changed up some of the arms getter patterns, though. Either that, or there's, like, specific patterns for each character. And I just never noticed it, because I don't use any characters other than Min Min. But... yeah, I like her aesthetic. I think her mechanics have the potential to be really complex and really difficult to master, more so than, you know, a lot of other characters, like, say, Helix, or even Master Mummy. To use him effectively, you have to have a lot of practice, and you have to know how to you know, take advantage. Oh wait, we had. Oh, we have our third arm in here. What? That must be it. That was okay. That's really cool. I didn't. It just didn't click. But yeah, her mechanics are very complex. I feel like she's going to be one of the more difficult characters to master. Honestly, full disclosure, I think Min Min is one of the easier characters to master. Her movement is very easy to get down, if you ask me. I mean, this is obviously because I've been playing Min Min since, you know, the release of the game. But that is, you know, I hope that doesn't devalue my opinion on the difficulty of playing her as a character too much. But yeah, I don't know. Dr. Coyle's great. I love her aesthetic. Her stage is actually really cool. It has like kind of test tubes that get brought around on conveyor belts. There is absolutely going to be some kind of badge for breaking one of them, breaking all of them. I'm not really sure how they're generated. I've played maybe two blah, blah, blah. Okay, we got those. Fantastic. Oh, yes, we got that too. But yeah, I played maybe 2 matches on her stage, so I can't really speak to that as much. Got the Biffler Springman, Ribbon Girl, yeah. Ninjara, Min Min. What do we get from Min Min? We got the Lockjaw from Min Min. We got the Parabola from Min Min. And we got the Burchuck from Min Min. No, we didn't get any pluses. That's okay. We got the Toaster. So that means we already have all the arms for Min Min. So we won't need to do the arms getter again this episode. So that is good. We have a lot for Helix. Wow, our random number generator really likes him. And we're getting a lot for Lollipop, too. She's coming up. And Misangno. Wow. I don't know if it's just because I play the arms getter a lot or I haven't played this game a lot and I just don't notice how much I get. But let's see what we have here. We have the Scorpio. Good arm. They buffed it, actually, recently. They buffed the Glusher, too. And I think they buffed the Scully as well. So I think we're going to have the Scorpio as one of our arms. We're going to quit. And we're just going to go with the arms that we have. We're going to set arms. Dr. Coyle. I think we're going to get rid of the Lockjaw. No, we're going to keep the Lockjaw because it's new and because I don't really use heavy arms that much. Then we're going to go for the Scorpio so we can have a curving arm. I really wish we had a better glove arm, honestly. But we are going to go with the buff. So then we're going to go back into a party match. We're going to use these 3 arms, and we're going to continue to evaluate how Dr. Coyle does her thing. All right, so we're going to be up against Mike, this dude who's playing Springman. And we're going to do pretty well. I feel it. He has a Megaton, so I think we are going to have the Lockjaw. We are going to have... I'm going to say buff Lockjaw, only because I want to use the Scorpio independent of the Lockjaw, because I'm still not entirely sure how to use it, if I'm going to be completely honest. What is that? Oh, that's a homie. I think it's interesting that the Lockjaw continues traveling after it has, you know, fired its payload, so to speak. I would love to get in that HP juice here. Oh, that was a bad decision on my part. Wow, 400 damage. What did he even... Oh, okay, Megaton and Homie. That's it. So that didn't go too well. I wasn't really focusing as much as I should have been, and this guy, judging by the way he kicked my butt, obviously has some experience with Springman, if not with the game as a whole. Alright, so we're going to be up against I'm Bad. I'm bad in hoops, yeah. Alright, so he's going to be playing, what's-her-face as well, Dr. Coyle. We are definitely going to go double buff here. This is going to be interesting. I don't think her passives will be able to be used as well here as opposed to... No. Okay. See, I said as well. I didn't say well at all. Excuse me, ma'am? Wow, she missed. I do not know what causes I don't like the way she moves. I don't. She moves too slowly for me. Oh, she got me. I let go of my guard too early, and I got burned. I don't like the speed of her. I don't like the speed of her. It's not even a jump, it's a float, and I don't like it. So, she got me. That's fine. It's only hoops. I just don't like the way she moves. I don't think she's going to be the character for me, honestly. I'm playing her in this because I want to show her to you guys. I want to share my thoughts. Definitely better players and more creative players than me will probably love her. But as of right now, she doesn't captivate me, man. Alright, so we're up in a headlock scramble against two Springtrons. I'm actually surprised. In this lobby, there aren't like 18 Dr. Coils. That guy's using Dr. Coyle's full set, though. We are going to use Scorpio Lockjaw. Scorpio because it is a curving arm. Lockjaw because I like it. So, oh, this is a headlock scramble. Fantastic. That means everything is going to shite. I don't really like the I don't is this dude lagging or is it just like his name shouldn't be on lag, it should be on bad. And now we are headlock. Excuse me. Oh dear. Hello? Yo, there is some kind of medieval lag going on in here. Because there's no way that didn't hit anybody. Yeah, I think I'm bad as lagging hard. Oh no, we had the communication error. Okay, that's fine. So I'll see you guys in the next match once I resolve whatever this error was. Alright, so that took long enough. We're going to be up against Ben. Not his buddy Trevor, though, just Ben. And we're going to be at Ninja College against a Twintel who's using her base kit. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Scorpio Lockjaw. Let's go Scorpio Buff. I want to see how she does without any of her base kit. Why did my Scorpion not curve? I don't think I like how the Scorpion curves. Did they change it? I know they altered it, you know, to some degree. I don't like grab spam. It's lazy. Yeah, they definitely changed how the Scorpion curves. I don't like your grab spams, Twintel. It's not going to work forever. It's very lazy. It's very lazy. Alright, we're going to get her with this next rush, and then we're going to take the round. There it is. Alright, so she seems pretty good. Her movement is just... It's not jarring to me. It's in the same annoyance vein as jarring, if that makes sense, but it's the opposite guttural feeling. Alright, so we're up against Lochmaster. That was a horrible approximation of a Scottish accent. Oh my god, it makes me sad. But yes, I figured out what her movement feels like to me. It feels like you're swimming in honey. Overall, you're like, hey, this is pretty cool. I am swimming in honey. This is a thing that, you know, real people can do. And do, apparently. Are we just experiencing crazy lag, or what's happening here? Oh, another communication error. Fantastic. Alright, guys, so we're going to go in the Grand Prix. We're going to go as Min Min. We're going to use the good doctor's arms here. We're going to use the Lockjaw. We're not going to use all three, because it's madness, not Sparta. I think we're going to keep the Scully, and we're going to keep the Boomerang. We're just going to use the Lockjaw, and we're going to use it on... What is that? Oh, that's right! They totally changed how the Grand Prix work. Because 4 and 5, I think you fight Springtron. 6 and 7, it looks like you fight Dr. Coyle here. So we're going to go with 5, just to make things bearable. I think I'm going to keep the Lockjaw on my left arm. Because it's essentially a 1-2 punch. You know, with its charge, it has the little thing that goes out in front of it, the little explosion, and then the rest of the arm continues traveling behind it, which is where the second of the 2 punches comes from. So we're just going to skip through this. So we're going to have Lockjaw, and I guess we'll stick with Boomerang right here. So we'll see how this goes. If it doesn't work out, excuse me, Master Mummy. Yeah, that's right. Sit down. Sit down, boy. Alright, this is definitely something you have to keep your distance with. It definitely reminds me of the dragon back when I used to have, I think it was Ram Dragon Cracker. Man, did I like my firearms, huh? That was a 3-hit. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So it looks like the explosion can hit twice. And then the arm following up. So it's 50. Oh, why did I do that? That worked out really well for us. That's the first time that situation has ever worked out well for me. I'm a little upset we faced Mummy so early, because with this latest update, with 5.0.0, with the release of Dr. Coyle, they changed the way that the Grand Prix work, not only in, you know, how the fights themselves actually work, but it gets, for I believe it's level 6 and lower, the difficulty scales up. So Master Mummy right here is going to be the easiest competitor, as opposed to everyone being on the same difficulty. This does a lot of damage in the rush, though. Does a lot of damage in the rush, though. But I think I like the Lockjaw on the left. I kind of want to try it on the right. But honestly, it'll depend on who we're up against next. And it will be... Ribbon Girl, okay. And as you guys can tell, this is going to be a little bit on the longer side. Now, for Ribbon Girl, we're definitely going to go with something faster. We're going to go Boomerang Scully, because the Lockjaw is just too slow with the amount of mobility that she has. Because I would love to try it, and, you know, I'm sure people will, you know, slap Min Min mains around with the Lockjaw. But personally, for the way I play the game and the way I perceive my own skill set, I do not think it is a good idea to bring the Lockjaw into this fight, not only against the computer's Ribbon Girl, but really against any Ribbon Girl. And it really does depend on the character. Like, I would feel comfortable using this against characters with low mobility who need to be knocked over, characters with heavy arms. So if there's a Springman using the combination I have been known to enjoy, Funchuck Megawatt, then I would be comfortable bringing the Lockjaw into that as well. But really, against fast characters and against mobile characters, like against Helix and maybe even against Lollipop, I wouldn't really want to bring it in just because they move too quickly. They'd be able to dodge around it very quickly as well. Alright, I'm trying to beat into my brain that I should have my my ground footwork as my primary dodge, and it really helps if you have just one arm in the air at a time, because if you have more than one arm, what is that? Did they update her stage too? And we got the juggle. Didn't get like any hits with the Scully on her though. KO'd by her own stage. We still won though. That's all that matters. Of course Min Min wins. Of course Min Min wins. She's the best. She the best. Alright. Arms match 3. Alright, so we got some V-Ball here. I think we're going to go double Scully because it's very fast. Honestly, I don't know if there is like an arm strategy for V-Ball, if you're just supposed to use, you know, something with a wide spread or a high spread, like the Tri-Bolt or the Hydra. Something fast, like the Scullys. Something heavy, even if it's not super fast, like if you take like one megaton, maybe it, like your hit, you know, takes priority over your opponent's hit. I'm not entirely sure why you didn't hit that. See, I'm good at V-Ball against the computer. It's just against like actual people, I'm trash. Which, you know, is where it really matters, and, you know, imagine air quotes around really. But it's fine. 5-0 on V-Ball. I'm very happy with it. Even though that Ninjara did not try at all. But again, difficulties being ramped up. That was only round 3. We're going to move on to the next round. Round 7. What? Round 7. I don't know why I said that. I swear I know how to count. Let's see. Helix. Perfect example. I am not... he's using base. No. No, I'm going to bring double Boomerang here, because even though he is using his base kit, and obviously, you know, against human human Helix players, excuse you, sir, I don't appreciate that. Against human players, they would use, you know, a different batch of arms. I don't know why he was just leaning behind his tube there. There it is. Ah, we didn't get that third juggle. That's okay. Squeak, 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 squeak. Yeah, that's right. Get out of my healing circle. Can I get... No, I was hoping I could get back to full health, but that's unfortunate. We didn't get a perfect round. I cry every time. But you know what? Because it is a computer, I will bring a Lockjaw into this round. I'm still going to bring a Boomerang because curved arms are invaluable on this stage. At least in my opinion, I always try and bring a curved arm if I have one, which I always try to have. A little annoyed we couldn't get the juggle on that. It was a very suboptimal rush attack there. I don't know, man. She's... The Lockjaw is throwing me for a loop here. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's irrelevant. I don't know if it's mediocre. But it's got some kind of magnetism to it, and that's not a pun on the fact that it appears to be made out of metal. Although if you choose to take it like that, I will not correct you, because puns are great. Next. All right, so for match 5, we're against Kid Cobra. So we're going to take double boomerang into this because Snake Park is a meme, and curved arms are, for whatever reason, broken on Snake Park. And not only that, I feel like the lockjaw shots would just be totally useless. See, he's even bringing double coolerang. He's copying us. But yeah, Snake Park is an absolute meme, and it's basically whoever gets on the snake board thing first, that's kind of who wins. Or rather, not who gets on it, but who gets knocked off first. It loses. Who can stay on it. You know, because it's relatively easy if you're looking at things. Because not only is it easy to use the mobility that you have over your opponent against you, it's also very easy to abuse the hitboxes with these things. Because all you got to do is jump, and, you know, half of the punches in the game can't hit you unless they have... I mean, any punch can technically hit you, but it's much more difficult. And curving arms, at least in my opinion, make it much easier to survive on this stage because they kind of get ahead of the mobility with the curve. So, come on, buddy. But yeah, you see, Snake Park's a meme. There's no reason that this match should be taking almost 80 seconds at this point. And see, I completely bypassed his rush attack. Completely. And we got a perfect round, so we got that nice extra coin. But yeah, in case you guys couldn't tell, I don't think I've mentioned it. This is going to be a longer video, mostly because, hey, new patch. So our first goal is to knock him off his throne. But yeah, so it's a longer episode, celebrate a new patch, try and explore all of the different, you know, impacts that the patch had on it, all the impacts that Dr. Coyle, you know, her gameplay and how her arms can potentially affect the meta. Honestly, the Fun Chuck is very common as it is, and the Burr Chuck is just a better version of it, if you ask me. I'm not entirely sure about the specifics of, you know, their extension and retraction time stats, but as of right now, if you forced me to choose at gunpoint between the Fun Chuck and the Burr Chuck, I'm going Burr Chuck all the way, man. Boom. Get roasted, Kid Cobra. 2 perfect rounds. That is how much of a meme Snake Park is. There's no reason... No reason. I got a badge, probably for 2 perfect rounds in a row. And skill shot. Oh boy. This may take a while, guys. If I fail the first round, I will cut to the round where I eventually win, because it will happen, maybe, kind of, hopefully. Excuse me, did I say you could grab me? Did I give you my permission? Did I give you... Can we please stop this? Did I give you my consent? I'm definitely going double lockjaw in this next unless I can somehow eke out a win here, get 700 points. Oh boy. Oh Lord. I feel like Bite should have like a moment of silence after Bark gets down, like a little flinch. And we lost by 10. Oh, no. We're still going double lockjaw. That it helped. I personally think that hitting Bark should constitute, you know, in the chain. All right, so we're up. I was gonna say, hopefully we get some hits with excuse me, sir. Don't appreciate your actions here. But yeah, there's no reason that hitting Bark shouldn't have chained, you know, pretty much everything else. Like, see, like, it's 10-10. He gives you a flat 10 points when... Can you stop this homie nonsense? Oh, we won. Oh, we did it. Oh, yes. Yes. Double lockjaw. Thank you very much. Take a number. Leave a message. Leave me alone. Next. All right, so this is round 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more rounds. 5 more if we fight Springman, I guess. No. Springtron. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now, we are definitely going to bring Lockjaw. We're going to bring Lockjaw Scully here. Probably not my best idea in general. Let's see. Against Twintel, I don't know if her force field would slow down the explosion, and that's kind of what I'm hoping to test out. But it would definitely slow down the continuation. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We got this. Oh, so it does slow down the explosion. Interesting. Very interesting. We just saw that, you know, our proven? Our hypothesis tested. There we go. I swear I was a STEM major in college. There is no reason you should have blocked that, Twintel. You have supercomputer reflexes. There, take that though. I mean, we're still gonna win this round. I'm just offended whenever I get punched. Yeah, that's right. You don't expect the second explosion, do you, Twintel? Do you, Twintel? All right, so that was a fairly long first round, honestly, all things considered. But I think we're gonna try and speed things up here a little bit. The cars, they helped me. They guide me. Because I still have to edit this video tonight. That is not why the cars guide me. The cars guide me because I am friends with the cars. They are my best friends. There we go. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You don't get none of this. I don't get none, but you don't get none either. Come on, Twintel. I need to stop jumping. In that case, I probably should have jumped because she got the high ground by going boy, and she basically did what I just did, except she did it better because she grabbed and did more damage. Come on, Twintel. There we go. That was a good hit. And I mean, we can end this in style. All right, so we got 8, 9, 10, and then headlock. I think that's how the Grand Prix works. I don't know how much editing there is going to be because right now I have about 50 something, but I'm gonna have to edit out all the lobbies and everything and blah blah blah. So we're on match 8. We're up against Misango. Did they just say Misango? Is that? I think it's Misango. We're going to use his own arms against him. And because there are pillars, it's my policy, honestly. Pillars means curving arm. Okay, so the blue is his little speed buff here. But we knocked it off, so now he is back to regular old Misango. Alright, I predict that this round, since he's using double Glusher, he's going to be using 1 Scorpio, 1 Scully. I like the theme music for this. What we haven't gotten to experience yet, actually, is Dr. Coyle's theme music for her stage. Her stage music is absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible. Come on, dude. Honestly, I think our guards just canceled out each other. Or not guards. Um, the thing where you reach out and touch somebody. I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody to love. Grabs. Grabs are what canceled each other out. 'Twas beauty that killed the beast. 'Twas punch that killed the grab. We are going to go double boomerang, I think, this time. What is he using? Oh, he's using double Scully. Interesting. He doesn't even have a Scully plus. I'm not sure what buff that is, because I know it's not speed, but it helped him out a lot right there. And perfect. He didn't get the juggle, though. That's okay. He got his speed buff. That is less okay. Okay, I'm surprised that hit. Alright, I apologize I'm not using the lockjaw here, but his speed doesn't really... Wow, he used it at the exact wrong time. Get knocked down, son. Why would you jump? Why would you jump? I know you're the computer, but you're supposed to be programmed well here. There it is. Alright, it's those little bouts of like back and forth dueling that it's really what ARMS is all about. Because it's like, okay, like, yeah, cool, your arms are little springs and they go out and they come back to you and I'm gonna grab you. Didn't grab you, still killed you. Next match, please. Come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this. I need to get to the end. Need to get to the semi-final, round 9. Mechanica. Let's go, Scrapyard Scrapper. All right, so we're gonna skip right to the part where I beat Mechanica. That sound good? That sounds good to me. All right, you know what? We're gonna go Boomerang Lockjaw because that's... Yo, double homies, man. They are... Listen. Listen. Yo, homies are ridiculous. Cheap. Oh, we brought that round back from the abyss. I faced God and walked into hell backwards, and we're gonna do it again. Alright, at least she's not using the homie this time. Oh, that was a mistake, though. I have to realize the computer is probably better at me than realizing when they can use the rush attack. Except for that one time against Misango. Now that I know how to pronounce his name, I need to... Listen, a lot is happening right now, and I need to pay attention to it. I need to stop focusing on one thing. Alright, if we can land this, we're going to be looking pretty. Yes, and we get the juggle. I think that is the most amount of damage I have ever, me personally, I have ever done in a single rush attack. Alright, at least she didn't use her rush attack there. Alright, and the Lockjaw can actually knock aside her Kablammer, so that's actually really nice. Alright, so we have it again, and oh man, I do not like this. Literally, like, one hit decides it here. And there it is. Ooh, we did it. Yes! Yeah. Due to the magic of editing, you guys don't know that I've lost to Mechanica the first time. Although, now that I said that, you guys do know. So, that's fine. We're going to go into the final against Max Brass. Grand finale. If it is still, yeah, it's still against Max Brass. The commish. Yeah. Finale is here. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to go Boomerang Scully. I do not want to take the risk. Oh, we should have gone. We should have gone Lockjaw here, because that would have knocked down the Kablammers. Although, I can just do that with the Boomerang. Dude, I don't know what it is, but on this stage, every Boomerang seems to hit. Look at that! Did you see? I don't think I've missed a single Boomerang on this stage. Like, I haven't been hit by Max Brass once here. Which is absurd. I'm a little mad that he blocked that, but that's fine. Alright, that didn't go exactly how I thought it would. I apologize this is getting so intense. This is like against the CPU. I shouldn't be trying this hard. But if you don't try hard when you think it's easy, you're not going to try hard when you think it's hard. Because you're not going to know what trying hard looks like. Alright, so that worked out for us. We're going to go double Boomerang though. Because the Scully really didn't do much of anything. Ow. Excuse you, I do not appreciate. Sorry for that cutout. My mother needed to talk to me for a second. Alright, but we need... I'm surprised he hasn't used his rush attack from the last round yet. Max is definitely playing better this round than he was last round. Still hasn't used his rush attack. Don't know what he's planning. If he is planning anything. Can CPUs plan? I mean, I'm sure like AI can plan. Like I'm sure Sophia or whatever that the AI that wants a baby is. Like I'm sure she's planning to take over the world very soon. And there's the round, and that is against Max Brass. So now, we are the Arms Grand Champion. Lamia, aye. We got +9. Oh, because we got a perfect round. That's right. So, Max is tired. Can it be? Has someone finally taken down the Max Brass? Ladies and gents, the winner today. What? Up in the sky. What is that thing? It's headlock. It's glommed onto Max's head. Commish, somebody help him. I will. Yo, Headlock's theme is so good too. Who's gonna take care of this creep? Me. I am. Me. Meats of Evil. That's me. Christian. Hi. Min. We're gonna take care of Headlock here. Dun, dun. One thing I don't think I've mentioned actually, and this is like an hour into the video at this point, but whatever, is the lore potential for excuse me, the lore potential for Dr. Coyle. Her lore has the potential to be absolutely ridiculous. Should have thrown that the other way. Because I've seen... Oh dear. I've seen people theorizing that she is... They've confirmed so far that she works for the arms lab. People have been theorizing that she is the head of the arms lab. And she has come to get I don't know, get revenge on Max Brass or something like that. Because they split up the arms... Ow. The arms lab and the arms league who knows how long ago. Of course! That's nonsense, but okay, I guess. I think we're going to go double Lockjaw, actually. They've confirmed that she works in the arms lab. They've confirmed that she created Headlock. They've confirmed that... Oh, dear. They've confirmed that she has performed experiments on herself in the name of arms. Excuse me? Explain to me why I am getting beaten down hard. Don't break, don't break, don't. Oh, you broke. Dude, man, this is nonsense. This is buns. This is buns, and I don't like it. Alright, I feel like if you lose to Headlock in the first round, or not the first round, like the first matchup against him. In the first matchup against him, they make him easier the next round because they're like, oh, we feel bad for this scrub. Gosh darn it! You know what? As soon as I say that, I continue to get pummeled. So that, you know, proves how valid my theory is. No, not allowed. Not allowed. I activated my rush attack. Not allowed. Not allowed at all. Yo, you need to stop. Headlock is nonsense. And the fact that you blocked that is also nonsense, sir. You know what? We're going to come back to this another time. I have been very frustrated. Very frustrated. We're going to go into... Nope. We're going to go into badges. We've had 2 perfect rounds in a row. Clearly, this is clearly your calling. I agree. Thank you very much. But that is the episode this time. Guys, please, if you enjoyed it, if you found it informative, if you like the color scheme of arms, I don't know, please leave a like. Click the like button. It helps out a whole lot. If you saw something you liked, saw something you didn't like, or see something that you want to have me try and include in my videos in the future, please leave a comment. And since this is all my own personal view on how ARMS patch 5.0.0 and Dr. Coyle and her impact, please let me know what you think about that. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you stumbled in here, you know, through just an auto watch chain, just say hi. But if you're not subscribed, button's right there. It's not going anywhere. You should click it. You probably shouldn't lick it. But right now, I've got to go. So, peace out, Cub Scouts.